Pisces, welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot and today's pick a card reading. Just going to let you know that there's some construction happening outside my home, so if it gets too loud, I may need to pause the video here or there. The energy for pile number 1 is the Hermit, and the Hermit is Virgo energy, and it's currently Virgo season, so happy birthday, Virgo. If your birthday is in September, to my September Virgos. Let's get an energy for pile number 2. There she be. Page of Pentacles. That's the energy, beginner mindset, and some foundation, life foundation of yours. Energy for pile number 2. Pile number 3, please. Is that one card? It's not, so we'll... And the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you have some hard work ahead of you. All right. This is the 3 piles. You can pause it here if you're not sure which one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, that's fine too. But you'll find the time stamps down below, and I'll meet you in your reading. Okay, pile number 1. I've decided to do things a little bit differently this week. I'm drawn to make a change, and that change is I'm going to select the angel card first. I feel like this angel card is going to direct what area this Hermit energy may be appearing in your life at this time. And we have healing energy. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I will read this from the book for you. Let's see. Angels are enveloping you in healing energy at this time. They are swirling around you, filling your body, mind, and soul with a soothing and peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It's the return to a natural and good state. Healing angels are placing their hands upon you and any situations that may be concerning you at this time. Know that the miracles you are seeking are unfolding before your eyes. You are blessed to receive this card today because the energy it brings will mend any breakages, wounds, or emotionally raw situations that are troubling your heart. Now, the healing energy card has come out several times in a past couple of readings, and I think you're not alone. I think a lot of people are finding themselves in this healing energy right now. We're finding we have, everyone's having different things that they're healing from. It could be physical healing. It could be that you're doing some spiritual healing, perhaps some you're doing some trauma healing, whatever this means for you. Now, the Hermit is, like I said before, the Virgo energy. Oh, great. So we have construction and dog barking. Okay, so it looks now like maybe what you're healing are relationships. You're healing, perhaps it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, maybe even a family relationship. But this is something that you've had to take some time, step back, maybe really take some time to reflect on a situation with this with this person, with this relationship, and really understand if it's working for both of you, if it's working for you, if it's a relationship that you wish to heal. And I believe that it is. I believe that this relationship is a relationship worth healing. And I think that's why Spirit is bringing healing energy to you. But first you have to heal yourself. Okay. All right. There's some Seven of Swords. So, oh, okay. Oh my, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, healing this relationship doesn't mean that it needs to continue. So this spread is telling me that maybe some of you have been victims of some really toxic behavior. So perhaps you were lied to or betrayed or tricked or stolen from or mistreated in a way that is just not okay with you. It feels like this healing energy is coming in, and you have now started to realize your own value and your own worth. This resolution of this conflict may simply be an acceptance of that is how this relationship needs to end. So it may be that it's taking you some time to really recognize that the last part of this healing is healing the what could have been. All right. It looks like you have finally come to terms with the fact that you know what's right for you, and whatever this toxicity was is not. It's not right for you. You've chosen better for yourself. You're standing on your own 2 feet, independent. You're really feeling as though now you have the freedom, you have the motivation, you have the desire, and you have the self-knowing that you're worthy to move forward and grab whatever it is that you want out of life. Because the realization is that we have one life to live, which is right now. And we don't want to live in a mindset of the future or the past, because the past is over. It's gone. There's no benefit from remaining there in mind, body, or soul. And the future has not yet come. So we can't even we can't project ourselves into the future and know what to expect entirely. We can't live in the future. We don't know what the future looks like yet. We're creating our future with every step we make each day, every choice we make, every conscious decision, and sometimes unconscious decisions that we make are moving us towards our future. And I feel like with the King of Wands and the King of Swords, you now know and are now motivated to move out of this Seven of Swords energy, this trickery energy, this toxic energy. Now, I'm seeing this for most people as an actual physical relationship, not physical in a romantic sense, but meaning a person, and that person, like I said, could be a relative, it could be a family member, I suppose that's a relative. It could be a loved one, a partner, a friend group, a friend, a coworker, you know, and for some people, this is going to be a mindset that after some reflection on your part, you finally decided that this, that you've been fooling yourself about some area in your life, or that you've been creating toxicity with the thoughts of your own mind, right? But that's now leaving you, because this time you've spent in reflection, you know, this time you've spent in meditation, this time you've spent investing in yourself, okay, and really listening to your inner knowing has paid off. It has brought you to a point where now your motivation is to speak your mind, know your mind, lead your life in whatever manner it is that you want to live it, which is every person's human right is to live their own lives. 8 of Wands, it's happening quickly for you, okay? Big changes are coming. Definite movement forward. Whatever stagnancy you might have found yourself in is over. And that might have been this self-imposed reflection, but, you know, reflection is helpful. But we can't kind of stay there either, or we're not moving forward. This 8 of Wands is moving forward, absolutely. It's and it's moving forward quickly. So there's some changes that are coming for you. But what it means for you is you are going to, you know, perhaps you felt like you dropped the ball somewhere along the way. Well, now you've picked it back up and you're rolling with it, okay? So this Emperor holding this ball, and in the 2 of Wands, this ball is the planet Earth, right? So really, there's nothing stopping you from moving forward on whatever adventure it is that you want. Like, the world is yours. You are restricted only by your imagination. If you can dream it, then you can make it happen. So I'm happy for that for you. I would like to get, you know, I want to get some tea leaves. It might clarify some situations for some of you. There's 2. Just, this reading feels different. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. But I still have another pile here, so let's see. Oh. Ooh, love. Love is on the table for you. Perhaps this is self-love. And we're ringing the crown chakra bell there. Let's see. We have love. Victory in some endeavor. That's a V for victory. It's also Roman numeral for the number 5, which is about change. So there's a change coming for you. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. And it seems as though those are opening up for you from some inner reflection that you've concentrated on for yourself. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Perhaps that is that person, that toxic energy that's been in your life. And that may be what brought you to this reflection in the first place. So this Hermit energy, this healing energy that you have found yourself in, or that's available for you now, may have been a result of someone gossiping about you. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Candle, you would be shown the way. So trust the universe on this one. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And if you're having difficulty moving through this transition, know that there are people who love you very, very much, and they aren't always just family. We create our family. Sometimes our closest friends are closer to us than family. It's not about biology. It's really about the expression of love. And you have a loving family important to you, whether biologically or otherwise. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Compliments from an admirer and excitement. These are all beautiful cards, okay? So for some, this will have been a romantic relationship or a love relationship that either went through a period of struggle and now will be moving forward with new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. That may be because the lines of communication have opened and you have opted to share your heart and soul and how you truly feel. Now, someone gossiping all your secrets, there's not a whole lot that we can do when someone has chosen to lower their vibration in that way. And the people who love you the most likely know your secrets and love you despite them, or in some cases because of them, right? So worry less about what someone else thinks, because at the end of the day, their opinion of you is their business, and shouldn't have any space in your head at any time, because it's not important. Whether they consider you to be the most wonderful thing on the planet, the most wonderful person on the planet, or they have nothing but negative things to say about you, in either respect, okay, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about you. Live your life with confidence. You know who you are. You know how wonderful you are. Just move forward in that energy. There's people now who love you, and there will be more who love you. Let's finish off this reading with an angel number. When you see this angel number, you're being asked to remember the message in this reading, as well as the message on the card, and you can see these angel numbers anywhere. I feel like you're probably starting to see angel numbers everywhere, and that's the universe speaking to you. So please take the time and hear the message. So 1122 is the first angel number for you, and it's a great shift. It's saying, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. That's beautiful, and absolutely a confirmation of the message you received here today. 0808, just like the 8 here on the 8 of Wands, swift action. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve, and someone has their mind set on you. Well, isn't that something? Right there over compliments from an admirer and excitement. So, pile number 1, this has been your reading. I hope it provided some comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed reading it for you. So, until next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number 2s. You've chosen the Page of Pentacles. This week I'm doing something different. I am getting an angel oracle card for you first. I feel that this message, okay, we've got 2. Friendship and union and holy love. Okay. So this will give us some idea where we're going with this energy. I want to read those for you. Friendship and union. Okay. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There is a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, encouraging people at this time. And it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your relationship and relationships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. Now, there is an extended message in each of these cards as well, and if you're interested, the deck is The Angel Guide by Kyle Gray, artwork by Jennifer Hawkyard, and there's just beautiful messages here. But you don't want to listen to me read all day, I'm sure. Holy love, you are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you may be open and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while, but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings the message that it is safe for you to do so. So these 2 cards are really lending themselves to each other. This friendship and union and this holy love, together with the Page of Pentacles. I'm not finding where I'm putting these cards. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. This is, the 3 of Cups, the Wheel, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Okay, hang on now. We gotta do this in a way we can see everything. Hopefully you can see everything. And I need the rest of the message. You may have come from pile number 1 because there are a lot of similarities, and it's almost like a progression. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1 at all, please go back and watch that first. Otherwise, maybe you have already come through that energy from pile number 1, and if you weren't drawn to it at all, then maybe this is because this is where your journey starts with this week's pick a card. So it looks to me that you are finally mustering up the courage, okay, to take a step forward. You're finally willing to get out there and spend some time with friends, spend some time doing things that you enjoy with like-minded people. It's, maybe it's time now for you to join that group or that club, even if it's an online something. If you're unable to like leave the house, or traveling is restricted for you, there are so many groups and things you can join online. This is you coming full circle. Okay, the wheel is about cycles, and cycles um, coming full circle. All right, so sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. The wheel is always turning, and I think if you look back in your life, you can find times when maybe, for example, financially, things were looking really, really good, and then at other times, maybe not so much, or times when life seemed to be really going and you were catching all the breaks, and then sometimes when you were not. And that's just the wheel, right? That's the life cycle moving through, and it happens to all of us. And it's meant to happen to all of us. That's how we learn and grow. Now, the Tower card is telling me that now it's time for something to change. And the change in this respect is wonderful, because it's time for a good change. It's a time for you to celebrate you. It's a time for you to celebrate love and celebrate friendship, and to really do things that make your heart feel good, that make your body feel good, that excite your mind, whatever it is for you. It's time now for you to move into that new energy. So, Page of Cups is exactly that. You know, it's love, it's self-love, it's imagining the best for yourself, right? It's that cup half full energy. It's that positive thinking. It's that self-knowing, self-loving energy that may have been missing. You know, perhaps you were in a relationship. Pile number one talked of some toxic energy that you may have experienced or been surrounded by, and that toxic energy you've moved away from, or you are moving away from. If you're still in pile number one, you're in the process of moving away from it. Pile number two is you've moved away from it. Don't fall victim to the devil, which is that it's that desire sometimes to take a step back. The Tower card is about moving out of your comfort zone, right? And comfort zone isn't always a place where everything's wonderful. It's just where we are able to maybe anticipate the reactions of people, what's going to happen next. It doesn't mean it's good for you. It doesn't mean it's a place that fills your heart with joy. Comfort doesn't mean you're comfortable. What it means is there's no sudden surprises, perhaps, or nothing out of the ordinary. So if you're in a toxic relationship, you've come to expect that toxicity, and you fear the unknown. When now this changing of the wheel is telling you that it's time to get out of your comfort zone, because there's beautiful things out there for you. I want to get the bottom of the deck energy. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands right next to the Holy Love there, absolutely. So this Page of Cups, maybe you have to learn how to love yourself. Maybe you have to learn how to treat yourself with the respect and the love and kindness that you deserve, or that energy that you so willingly share with others but don't share with yourself. You know, maybe you don't feel worthy of. This Page of Cups is saying absolutely you are. It's a beginner's kind of mindset, so you're new to this whole loving yourself thing, but do it. Do it. What would the people who love you the most say about you? Okay, listen to their words. Devil energy, that's something that you need to try to stay away from. That's that pull to go back into that comfort situation, the one that wasn't serving you, but you knew what to expect. That is not moving you forward in any way. And you knowing that was a toxic situation was your first kind of inkling. Once you discovered, oh, this is not good for me, that was your knowing it's time to move on, that you deserve more. This Nine of Wands energy, that's the wounded warrior. So yeah, you may have really, you know, perhaps it was a people-pleasing energy that you were in. Maybe you were in a situation where you were just mistreated, misunderstood, misguided, overlooked, neglected. There's all sorts of Nine of Wands energy. That's that, those traumatic experiences that have left a mark on us. And as you move forward with these scars, and that's okay, because I don't think there's any of us that get out completely unscathed, right? You're stepping into your emperor status. You're stepping into that, I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what I like, I know what I love. You're totally on the ball. He's sitting on the ball, right? You've got this. You've got this down. You know, and you're going to accept nothing but what you absolutely want and deserve. That Queen of Wands energy. You'll accept from others nothing but what you want for you. Everything else you're going to create for yourself, okay? You're going to make these beautiful, wonderful things happen for you. That's the Queen of Wands. That's the Queen of Wands energy. She has the love and the motivation and the power, the desire, she's the dreamer. You know, she is that energy of lighting a fire under your butt and getting you going. More the Page of Wands is the desire to move. The Queen of Wands is the movement, right? She epitomizes the going after your dreams. And why not? If someone else can have it, so can you, right? There's plenty to go around. There's so much that is out there for all of us. And moving out of that mindset of lack is really, really important. Okay, now what I did for pile number one, something again like a little bit different. I got some tea leaf cards. That's a lot of tea leaf. Just to get a feel for maybe some of the areas in your life. If these resonate with you, you will know where. If this message, if you're still listening to this message, it's resonating for you, and you may well know in what area of your life this fits. It's going to fit differently for everyone. We live different life experiences, right? Okay. We got some months of the year. Let's see what we have here. November. November may be relevant for you. Maybe something is happening in November. Maybe your birthday's in November. April. Okay, so we have November being autumn, April being spring. So the changing of the seasons, maybe. We have dark woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Maybe that's where something has to change now. It landed on top of the tower, right? So that unsuccessful outcome to a problem is likely because you've been facing it in the same way, expecting different results, and that's just not going to happen. You need to make a change. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Exactly, right? Moving out of your comfort zone, maybe treating yourself with the love and care and respect that you treat others. That's a good start. Get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. That means sleep well, eat well, hydrate, get out and move. Move your body. Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Well, we all should. It's not always easy, but yeah, if it's valid, you know, ponder it. People may have things to say that are helpful, but ultimately, the choice is yours. And shield. You need to defend yourself. Yeah. Okay. And defending yourself could simply mean standing up for yourself. Defending yourself doesn't have to be against intentional negativity coming your way. Sometimes it's what comes to you from complacency because you've been in a position where you've accepted toxicity for so long, and now you're choosing not to, right? You're choosing more for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're getting into that emperor energy. And the need to defend yourself is that what you're doing is right, and it's right for you. And it's your reality, your life, and your future. So defending yourself can simply mean walking away from the situation that should be solved by someone else, okay? It's not yours. Not your monkeys, not your circus. You get the idea, right? It's just defending yourself can simply mean walking away from a problem that is not yours. You're not here to solve all the world's problems. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're getting an angel number. When you see these angel numbers, and I think you're seeing them, I think you're seeing them a lot. When you see these angel numbers, you're being asked to remember the message of this reading today, as well as the message on the card. And it's just that one number, clarity, 5555. You aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. So please remember that sometimes when we don't get things, when we're denied what we think we want, it's divine intervention or divine protection or a divine rerouting, right? We think we want something in one particular way and it has to look a particular way, and otherwise we're not going to accept it. And the universe knows better for us, right? So there becomes a disruption, a disturbance that may be difficult. Oftentimes, you know, disturbances are, but it's happening for you, not to you. And although it's difficult maybe to see in the moment, just know that there will come a point in time that you can look back and go, but for that happening, I wouldn't be where I am today, right? And just know that what's meant for you will never pass you by, okay? So pile number 2, I've really enjoyed giving this reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I hope you enjoy join me again, rather, for another reading. Till next time, bye-bye. Hello, my friends that have chosen pile number 3 and the 8 of Pentacles. I was called to do something differently today, and that is to select an angel oracle card first to guide our reading today. And there it is, composure. All right. Gonna read that for you. Composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth, but drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. Now, that's making a whole lot of sense now with this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles energy is about fine-tuning something, working really, really hard on perfecting something. So this could be perfecting and working on consistency in your work life. It can be about working really hard for your family members. It could be whatever it is. The Eight of Pentacles is you really putting in the work in some area, and with the composure card, it looks like you're not really being acknowledged or respected for the efforts you're making, for the time that you're taking, and for the you know, the compassion, the skill, the you know, dedication that you're giving to something. Okay, and you're getting really frustrated. At this time, it's going to be about you know, valuing yourself and your time and your efforts and your results. All right, keeping your composure, trying to, oh, that's too many. Just two more cards, please, to complete this reading. Get the Hierophant. Felt like a card slipped. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay, let me see here now. Okay. Yeah. I'm really feeling this more, for most people, it's going to be in terms of a family situation where either you've worked really, really hard to meet someone's expectations, or your perception of what their expectations are. Maybe you don't know, but you think that what they expect of you is all of this hard work, all of this dedication, all of this sacrifice that you're making. And I really feel that that may stem from a childhood experience that has made you feel that you've needed to prove your worth, you've needed to show your value, and you've attempted to do that in a lot of different ways for a very, very long time, right? And there's a feeling of frustration, of being unappreciated, and you are seeking justice for yourself. You're seeking recognition for all the hard work. You're seeking approval, perhaps, for what you've been able to accomplish. That Composure card is asking you to step away from that energy of needing anything from someone else, okay? That Five of Cups, that feeling of lack, of loss, of, you know, that concentration on what you don't have is keeping you from really truly appreciating all that you do. And it's not reflective, okay? Your worth, your value is not reflected by or does not come from someone else's approval. Don't ever give someone that power, because there's no one on the planet that deserves the power to dictate your worth to you. You know what you're worth. You know who you are. You know your heart. You know your mind. You know your intention. You know your life path. You know your life story. You know how far you've come, how much you've grown, and yeah, to even allow another person's opinion to affect your mood or, you know, disrupt your joy is, you know, it's just something that is not worth it. Like, it's not, I can't even, don't give someone the license to ruin your impression or opinion of yourself, right? The Nine of Pentacles is asking you to see how truly blessed you are. Okay, you do have these skills. You are this loving, caring, giving, generous person, right? You may not receive the justice from a particular situation or from particular people. You know, it may be unfair. You may be carrying the greater workload. And that may be because that was, and some people are going to disagree with me on this one, but it may be because that's the life experience you chose, because that's the learning that you wanted for this life experience, right? To carry this heavy load. And maybe you've carried heavy loads from childhood, and those heavy loads that you've carried have taught you things, right? They've taught you what you like and what you don't like, what you'll do and what you won't do, how to move forward from one situation to the next. And you've definitely come out of situations where you knew you didn't belong, right? And you've grown yourself into the position that you're in today. And if you're feeling frustration because your contributions aren't being validated or recognized, that shows your growth right there, because it shows that you know your value, right? And you are the only person whose opinion you should care about, truly, right? If you're happy in your heart, in your soul, then you're good. I want to see what the bottom of the deck, the Tower, yeah. Tower came up in pile number 2 as well. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Yeah, it came out in pile number 2 as well, and like I explained, pile number 2, it's really about a change happening, you know. And I think what change is happening for you is that knowledge, that knowing that you don't need this validation from anyone else. You just continue to live your life being your best you and worry less or not at all about another person's opinion. That comfort zone that you found yourself in, where another person's opinion of you and your value and maybe your looks, how you work, how you sing, how you dance, who cares? All of those things, do you. But that comfort zone you might have been in, trying so hard to fit in or to do so much so that people would know your value, that was your comfort zone. It's not anymore. All right, because you're done with all that. You're looking around, you're going, well, why am I doing all this for all of them, and I'm not receiving anything back or anything in return? All right. You will begin to receive yours when you stop providing for everyone else. All right. When you start acknowledging that all this effort and time and love and energy, all this actual work that you're putting into another, or a relationship to appease another, once you make that change, and it's going to be uncomfortable at first, because when you start to treat you better, the people who get annoyed at that are the people who were benefiting from your people pleasing. And if they, for sure, if you stop that people pleasing, people are going to notice, especially if they're the beneficiary of it. How they respond to it or how they react to your changes will tell you volumes about the relationship. So if you stop doing things for people that they can do for themselves, or if you take the energy that you were investing solely into a situation or a project or a person, and you turn that energy on you, the true people, the people who love you for you are going to stand up and applaud and be grateful and speak their truth about how it's so beautiful to see you doing for you, right? They're going to want that for you. The people who matter are really going to be happy to see that you're taking this energy and investing it in yourself, okay? This Hierophant, you know what needs to change. The Hierophant is to me, it's sometimes about a higher calling, right? So you've done a lot of work. You know your worth. You know your value. Trust the universe on this, okay? Count your blessings. Spread some of that joy and love and encouragement to yourself, right? Celebrate yourself in some way, right? Go out and get your hair did, or go take a little day trip. Do something that you want to do. The Six of Pentacles is telling me that once you begin to really acknowledge your blessings and really put the effort into yourself and your own happiness, you're going to see blessings abound, okay? The universe is going to give you more. Once the universe realizes, oh, okay, they're finally, putting down this heavy load and accepting gifts. They're accepting presents. Oh, good. And the universe will begin sending them to you. Okay. You showed the universe, I'm not holding all these heavy weights anymore. I'm focused on me and my self-worth and my love, and my attention is going towards me, and the universe will match that. Okay. If you're hell-bent on proving to everybody your worth and proving that you can do the hard job and the hard work, the universe says, well, that's what she wants to do, that's what they want to do. They want to prove how hard they can work, how much they can work, how much they can sacrifice, and the universe will present you with that, because that's the energy you're living in, that energy of this is what I want to do. I need everybody to see how hard I can work. The universe will give you what you need to show that, because that's what you're saying that you want. So it's time now to get out of that comfort zone. And what a beautiful comfort zone to get out of, right? Like, you're not in the comfort zone right now of being really, really selfish, and you're being asked to be selfish. I know it's a weird concept, but you're being asked by the universe to think about yourself. It's if you've got something you have to do, and that's what the universe is telling you to do, my God, put down all those heavy weights so I can hand you some gifts. What a beautiful message, right? What a beautiful tower that's going to be. Okay. Okay. Do we want all of those? Yeah, I guess we do. Okay. Okay, let's get the other pile. Yeah, it's a little different. I'm using some tea leaves that might clarify for some people areas of their life. It might mean something to you. It might let you know you're in the right reading. It might expand the storyline. Who knows? Let's see what happens with the tea leaves. Okay. The cards are all twisted and it drives me nuts. All right. It is what it is. Let's see. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Pretty sure that's the energy you may have been in. Moon, there's changes coming in your life. A wish is granted. Are you kidding? Dog, close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Yeah, get out there and do something fun. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. The bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. The Tower card, solid foundation, success with effort. In September, so the time is now. And coins, money will be coming to you right next to the Six of Pentacles. You can't make it up. This is a confirmation. I mean, the cards just flew out to say, yeah, it's time to stop lowering your standards. It's time to stand up and acknowledge really who you are and how wonderful you are. The time has come that you're not going to allow someone else's opinion of you dictate who you are and how you feel about yourself. And once you've done that, look, beautiful. Success with effort, money coming to you, successfully overcoming a problem, wishes granted, changes in your life, pleasure with a close friend, and it all is coming through for you now, September. So just wait for the changes. They're coming. And I will say this, I just want to qualify. Moving out of that comfort zone with the Tower sometimes is uncomfortable. Most time is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable because we don't know what to expect. But living in a situation where you're undervalued or where you even feel that you have to prove your worth, although that may be your comfort zone, it's not a very comfortable place to be, is it? I don't think so. So now we have an angel number to close out the reading today. Whenever you see this number, and I bet you're seeing angel numbers everywhere, you're being asked to remember the message in this reading as well as the message on the card. So 1011, take action. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Keep your composure, okay? Hold in, don't be frustrated. You are taking action, moving forward. The keywords on this card are hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. So this is all very, very beautiful, and it's all happening right now. You simply have to claim it for yourself. So pile number 3, this has been your reading. I really enjoyed giving it its beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed receiving it. If you did, please come back and maybe watch another of my videos if you feel drawn to. There may be other messages for you. So until next time, bye-bye.